This is really incredible. 1 in 13 kids has a food allergy. And while allergies can appear later in life, most of them start in childhood.
According to food allergy research and education, food allergies are on the rise among kiddos. Here to help us look out for common symptoms and spot an allergy early is Dr. Chong. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thanks for inviting me.
Oh, our pleasure. So as we head back to school, really, I think it's important for parents to know as much as we can about food allergies in schools. What would you suggest?
Right, I think this is an exciting time for a lot of parents, but it can really be anxiety-inducing for families, for children who have food allergies. I think it's important to know that 1 out of 13 means your child's not alone. Usually, it's unbelievable that now almost every classroom might have 1, if not 2, children with food allergies. I think it's really important to just be prepared before school even starts to get all your paperwork in. It is school form season, as my nurses tell me.
Yep.
Yes. With all the forms to sign. And then just to also make sure you have a partnership with the teachers, the school, your allergist, and even your own child and your child's friends. I think it's doable. It's through preparation you're able to create a safe environment, but also an inclusive environment, right? Because it's just as important that your child is safe, but your child gets to participate in field trips, in school parties. You don't want your child left out.
So let's talk about the 9 major food allergens to be aware of. And these are ones you said that would need an EpiPen for.
Yes, so you should always be prepared with an EpiPen. The 9 are by far the most common food allergens.
And we're seeing them on our screen right now.
Yeah, and most of these will present in childhood, but not all of them. So a lot of us have a friend who used to eat seafood, and then one day as an adult, they can't eat seafood anymore. Yeah. Exactly, so that's something that can happen. As some people with seasonal allergies will develop more food allergies as they get older. The milk, egg, wheat usually present very early in life.
Children, okay.
In children, and so I think it creates a lot of anxiety for parents to start feeding these allergenic foods into the diet, but it's really important to do that because introducing these allergenic foods, even sometimes as early as 6 months, can actually help prevent the allergy in the first place.
Yes.
Do you know what? I always waited until I knew we had our pediatrician appointment, and I would try the.
That's a really good idea.
So I was like, we're going there anyways.
Here
today.
we go.
So here we go.
It's a double whammy. Hey, that's
right.
being prepared.
Right.
Now, if we already know that our kiddo has a food allergy, how do we make sure they don't come in contact at school? Because you can put a ton of trust in the school and your kiddo, but you want to obviously make sure all your bases are covered.
Exactly, and I think that's really why talking to the teachers, talking to the principals, figuring out where are the EpiPens held, making sure you have the medications at school, that the school forms are there, and teaching your child as well that what they're allergic to, don't share food with other children, ask an adult what the ingredients are to certain foods. There are ways that we really can make it safe for children and not have to isolate them or put them all by themselves in the majority of cases.
Well, you mentioned those 3 that develop very early on, but there are others that can develop later. Are there some things to look out for? Because I think I've heard this before, that allergies get worse as it goes on. So the first time you're exposed to it, you may have some sort of symptom, but maybe not this huge reaction. So what should we be looking out for? Symptoms, red flags?
Right, and I think that is actually a common myth that people are told.
Oh, good, we're debunking.
Yes, we are debunking myths today, that every exposure can get worse and worse and worse.
Yes.
I think the reality of the situation is that just because you've never had a serious reaction doesn't mean you can't ever have a serious reaction. So we don't say a food allergy is only mild. We don't say the numbers are low and you'll only have a mild reaction. Any of these allergens, those top 9, have the potential to be life-threatening. And we don't know, there's multiple different reasons. Even your own tolerance can change if you have been up all night, you're sick with a cold, you're not feeling well, you're having a little asthma flare. A child who may have eaten a teaspoon before can now anaphylaxis at a very small amount.
Wow. Okay. And even with gluten and that sort of thing, are we talking like rashes or, is there something like that might present?
Yes, and I think this is a really important point too. So for the type of food allergies we're talking about where you should have an EpiPen available, the symptoms almost always start within an hour. So I think if you're feeding your child a new food and you're trying to get that food in the diet, you should watch them for that first hour.
Okay.
Be prepared, look at them, see, because these symptoms start with an hour. So if you give your child peanut and then 14 hours later they wake up with a rash, I would say that's not related, try again.
Okay,
got it.
That's great advice.
Really good information. Thank you so
you.
very much. Learn more about common allergies as well as UPMC Children's Allergy and Immunology Division by heading to our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.